What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tommy. You tuned in for another episode of Red Cup Therapy, a place where we keep it real, honest, and as transparent as possible. I am your host, like I said, Tommy, and welcome to today's show. So, you know what we do at the beginning of Red Cup Therapy? We always get our red cups. I hope you have your red cup. I have mine. Today we are sipping on a tequila sunrise. Yes, with some Quavo, of course. You know I love tequila man. And I love a good tequila sunrise. Now in tequila sunrise, you know, you have your orange juice, the tequila, of course, grenadine, and maybe like a splash of lime or whatnot. Really, really good. So I love a good tequila sunrise. If you love a tequila sunrise, give me a thumbs up for those that like the tequila. So anyway, let's get things started. Salute to you. Smooth. I love tequila sunrise. So, today's topic, I thought I'd do something a little fun with you guys, and we're going to talk about the 5 love languages. I don't know if you guys heard about the 5 love languages, but I'm going to go over the love languages, and you guys can determine what language best suits you, what language is something you give and something that you want to get from your partner. Knowing these languages helps strengthen relationships, not only just with your partner, but with friends, family, co-workers, whatnot, just knowing that language, right? So I'll go over them real quick, and then it's actually a quiz I'm gonna take. And then I'm gonna leave in the link in the description of the quiz, so if you guys wanna take it yourself, by all means, take it. So let's go over the 5 love languages. Starting with number 1, words of affirmation. So words of affirmation is expressing verbal compliments of words of praise and appreciation. I'm reading it off my screen. So that's words of affirmation. Just getting verbal compliments, words of praise. I think we all can appreciate something like that, right? Quality time. This is something that I believe is one of my love languages, definitely. Quality time, giving someone your undivided, focused attention. I love attention. I am a middle child, so I do have middle child syndrome. So I love attention. I love to give attention, which can be irritating sometimes, but it just depends on who you with, right? The 3rd is receiving gifts. Now, who don't love receiving gifts? But receiving gifts, obviously, is this giving gifts, symbol of love and affection. The next one is act of service. Act of service basically is just showing love through action. You know, you can cook, wash dishes, clean up the house, just things like that that you do just to show that you love a person is by doing acts of service. And then the last one is the physical touch. I think we all love physical touch. I think that's one of the things some of us are missing now, especially with the quarantine going on. You know, you're lacking that physical touch right now. So for those that are single and by themselves, but you know, those that are in relationships and with someone, you know, I'm quite sure a lot of physical touch might be going on. So, but physical touch is the last one that round things up. So I'm gonna take this quiz and I'm gonna read over the questions with you guys, and you guys can answer them yourself and see what love language best suits you. And like I said, I'm going to leave it in the description, and then you guys can take the test yourself and you can see what love language best suits you. So let's get things started. Okay, so it's 16 questions. So I'm going to go over this quickly as possible, and we'll see exactly which is my love language. So question number 1. So the answer is basically which answer fits you more. First question. I like to receive love letters and encouraging notes, or I like to be hugged. Now, I love being hugged, definitely. Who doesn't like a good hug? And I have one good friend that gives like the strongest bear hugs. Like, it feels good to be hugged. I love hugs, but I'm a hopeless romantic. You guys all know that. And I love to receive love letters and encouraging notes. I love to give them. At one point in time, I do remember I used to get love notes here and there, you know, so I do love that. So that'll definitely be something that best suits me. I love to give and I love to receive those love notes. Question number 2. I like to spend one or more time with friends, I like to spend one-on-one time with friends, or I appreciate when someone helps me with something. Mine would be with this one. I appreciate when someone helps me with something, you know, because you took the time out to actually do it, you know, because if I'm going to help somebody as well, you know, I took the time out. So that's what I'm doing when I help somebody, you know, with something, and I appreciate if somebody helped me. So that'd be mine. Question number 3. I like when people buy me gifts, or I feel love when someone holds my hand or put their arms around me. I'm not so much as the gift. I love to give gifts. I'm not so much as a receiver as far as gifts. I do appreciate if somebody is to give me a gift, but these two options, I prefer the holding of the hands. I am a physical touch type of person. You know, I do love to cuddle. I love holding hands. That's something I do enjoy doing. So I'm gonna definitely pick that one. Number 4. I feel love when people do things to me, things to help me do things to me, right? That'd be a whole nother topic. But I loved when people do things to help me. I feel loved and appreciated when I receive a gift from someone special. I do love to receive gifts if I am to give one. You know, I do appreciate that, but I feel love when people do things to help me. You know, because like I said, you took the time out to do something, you know, to help me. You know, who am I? Little old me. But I appreciate it, you know, somebody helping me, so. Number 5. I like going on outings or trips with friends or loved ones. I feel encouraged when someone gives me a high five or a pat on the back. I like the pats on the back, nice or whatever. Good job, appreciate that. But I would like going on outings and trips with friends and loved ones. Back in the day, I used to plan best friend days, which I need to do like a bestie day again. That's one thing I would just plan. I love planning stuff for other people. Just taking that time out to plan a full day with the people that I do love. That's something I do enjoy doing. So I definitely gonna go with that one. The next options. I like it when people give me compliments. I love it when friends or loved ones buy me little gifts. Now this is one thing I'm learning with the compliments, because people do give me compliments and sometimes I just don't take them. Not that I don't take them well, it's just that I guess sometimes I feel like I'm not deserving of a compliment or whatever. So, but I'm learning to accept compliments, you know. So that's the one I am gonna pick. I do like when people do give me compliments, especially if I put in the time to especially if like an outfit or something, and I put in the time to like really get dressed up or whatever for an outing, and the person I'm going out with, you know, say, hey, you know, I like what you got on, or you smell good. You know, that does make a person feel good. You know, stroke my ego a little bit, you know. So I'm gonna go with that one. Next, moving right along, you guys. I like to sit close to friends and loved ones. I like it when someone tells me they love me and care about me. Honestly, I only had if we're gonna talk about a significant other in dating, I really only had one person really honestly say that they love me. I've never really said I love you. As far as when it comes to dating someone, I never really said it. Now I have no problem showing that, you know, how I feel, but like actually saying the words and actually meaning, I've honestly never really said it. So, but that is something that I do like to hear, you know, at least say that they care about me. So I'm definitely gonna pick that one. You know, for me, actions do speak louder than words, but sometimes we need to actually hear it, you know. So comment below if you feel me on that. You know, you actually need to, you know, not only just see it, but you know, you need to hear it, you know. You know, if you're doing action, put words with it. Put words, put the actions. You know, they go hand in hand, so. I'm gonna pick that one. This tequila, y'all, is good. You know I love tequila, and like, yeah. Okay. Next, moving along. I need to spend a lot of time with the people I care about, or I feel loved when someone helps me with something. I do need to spend a lot of time with the people I care about. I'm a loner, so it's not so much that I have to spend a lot of time. I don't mind, because we all need our space here and then, here and then. So I'm gonna just say I feel loved when someone helps me with something, is what I do. I like that. Spending a lot of time with people can get annoying, and sometimes I can be a bugaboo. I can be honest. You know what I'm saying? I can be very honest. I can be a bugaboo. So learning just to separate, you have your time, I have my time. Very important, because absence does truly make the heart go fonder. It really does. Absence does that. So if you dealing with a bugaboo right now or whatnot, or if you are the bugaboo and you're just not getting the response you want, just distance yourself for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Distance yourself. And sometimes you have to do it for longer than a day or two. It may take maybe a week or two or even a month. Just really separate yourself from that person. I promise you, they'll want to spend some time with you then. Especially if they really feeling you. They just don't like a bugaboo. So, next, I like it when people compliment how I look. I like when people show genuine interest, I can't even say the word, in what I say. Interest in what I say. Like I said, I'm learning how to really deal with the compliments. I'm not one to take them. But I do like when people show genuine interest in what I'm saying, so talking, especially doing red cup therapy, and those that do watch, I do appreciate it. I thank you guys so much, little old me sitting, with little topics or whatever. You could be doing a lot of things, but to actually sit and take the time to listen to what I have to say and whatnot, I appreciate it. So I definitely pick that one. Next one, almost done, y'all. This is 10. I like it when someone buys me a birthday present. Who doesn't? Or I like it when someone writes me a meaningful letter for my birthday. Now, I like the meaningful letter for my birthday because you took the time out to literally write a letter. This used to irritate me, especially when it comes to people that I'm dating or talking to. Because it's been a few. And it would be around my birthday time. And all of a sudden, you want to play the disappearing act, or I don't have no money and I can't buy you this, or I can't do that, or take you here, or take you there. It's not about those things with me. The little things matter the most. So to take the time out, it doesn't take much to take a piece of paper and just to jot out a couple of things how you feel, or, feel about me. You can do that. That means a lot more to me than you actually going out to buy a gift. Trust me, I love the gift. I'm not a materialistic person at all. Trust me, if you saw my closet and saw the things I do buy, I'm not really materialistic. I like nice things, and I don't mind spending money, but it has to make sense if I'm gonna do it. But something as simple as a letter just stating how you feel about me and, you appreciate me, I would love that a lot more than you going out and buying me the brand new pair of Jordans. That letter would last forever, whereas those Jordans get old. So, I'm gonna pick the letter, so. Next one, I like it when people try to understand how I feel. I feel good being physically close to someone special. Now, I wish I could pick both of those because I'm 50-50. I don't know about you, because I love it when people try to understand me. And I do love a physical touch with someone special. But I'm gonna go with that understanding how I feel, because I think if you understand how I feel, then if it's a matter of me wanting to be touched, understanding that, you'll do it. Understanding how I like to be physically touched, you'll do it, versus just physically touching me. So I'm gonna go with understanding how I feel. Number 12. Almost done. I like it when people pay for me. This is funny. And I like it when people compliment how I look. And I feel like they keep asking the same thing over and over. Now, I'm for one, if we are gonna go out, I don't mind picking up a check. That is not a problem with me. So I'll pick up a check. Having somebody pay for me is nice. very nice. You know, it's something that doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, you know, I do appreciate it. Thank you, I really do appreciate it. Even then, at that point, I'm trying to leave the tip. So, but for somebody to pay for me, I'll definitely, I'm gonna pick that one. Cause you know, like I said, I have issues with people complimenting me. I'm trying to get over it, but complimenting me, how I look, I do like that, but I'm gonna pick I like it when people pay for me, so. Even though it's very rare it happens, but, cause I'm always quick to pull out my wallet, so. Next, I like it when someone gives me their undivided attention, or I consider what someone does for me more important than what they say. Once again, I wish this one could be a 50-50 because I'm on both of them for myself. I'm a middle child. I have middle child syndrome, so I love undivided attention. For you to just hit me up in the middle of the day and just say, hey, I'm just thinking about you, that goes a long way with me. Like, it does not take much, I promise you. Especially dating me, it doesn't take much to make me happy. It really doesn't. You know, long if I know how you feel and I don't have to question it, we good. So to get that undivided attention, I'm gonna go with that one. So that's the one I'm picking. I don't know which one y'all gonna pick, but that's the one I pick. Next one. I like hearing words of appreciation. I do. Or I feel love when someone helps me with something. Once again, I do feel like they are repeating the same questions over and over, almost like I'm getting tricked or something. So I love feeling loved when someone helps me with something. And I do like hearing words of appreciation. Just to let me know, like, hey, I do appreciate it. Because, you know, some of the things I may do for you, I don't have to do it. You know, so it's nice to hear that, you know, hey, Tommy, I do appreciate that you did this for me. You know, it does make a person feel good, you know. I don't mind telling people how I appreciate them. And side note, if you guys don't do that already, you know, tomorrow is never promised for any of us. So definitely let people know today how they're appreciated. Let people know that you appreciate them. So I'm definitely gonna go with that one, hearing the words of appreciation. 15, I feel close to someone when we hug, hold hands, wrestle, how the freakiness is that, or cuddle. Next one, or I feel close to someone when we are talking and doing something together. Now, I love a physical touch, I do, but something that I am discovering about myself and just connecting with people, feeling close to someone when we talk, y'all, let me tell you, and we haven't talked about this topic yet, which we will, I promise you, about twin flames and soul mates or whatnot, and just connecting on that level and just talking to somebody who you connect with and y'all can just talk about any and everything. I do have one person in my life that I do that with, that we can genuinely just talk about any and everything. Like, no one judges the next. Like, we literally can just talk about any and everything, and we have. Like, I remember one time it was like late at like 4 something in the morning, and we were just talking, like literally just talking, you know, and with this person, I just feel like I could just truly, genuinely be Tommy, and I can just talk about any and everything, and he does not make me feel small or anything like that. Like, the simplest things I may say with him goes like a long way. Like, it's to him, it's like it's a big thing. Like, I just said something huge, but you know, just being able to just talk or do something together means a lot. So I'm definitely gonna go with that one. And drum roll, you guys, last one. I feel love when people go out their way to do something for me that they did not like to do. Or I feel love when people buy me gifts. Now, you know it's not even about the gifts with me because I'm not a materialistic person. So I'm definitely going with the first one. I feel love when people go out their way to do something for me that they did not like to do. I so appreciate that. Just to have somebody to genuinely go out their way for me, that goes far and beyond. If you really want to get to my heart, doing something like that, doing something for me that when you didn't have to do it, especially if you didn't even like doing it, you know, that means something to me. That means a great deal. So I'm definitely going for that one. So, which love language best suits me, you guys? They're getting the results for me. I am, as I figured, quality time. That is me. I value quality time alone with my loved ones to bond. You feel love when someone spends time with you. Likewise, you express love by giving the other person your undivided attention. If this is your primary love language, you should ask people to spend time with you in order to build closer connections and to feel appreciated. So that is definitely my love language. Wholeheartedly is that quality time. I love spending that quality time with people, getting to know them, connecting. It's what I love. So what is your love language? So I'm going to leave the link in the description, you guys, and I need you guys to go take the test. See what your love language is. It's very important, in my opinion, that you know your love language, because no one's going to know how to love you if you don't even know how to love yourself. So knowing your language is so important, so you can let that person know, like, hey, this is how I need to be loved. And it's important that you know your partner's love language as well, because they may be somebody that act of service is something that shows them that you love them. But if you're doing quality time, wanting to spend all that time with them, that's something they may not necessarily want. They may actually, to feel love, they need you to do something for them. So knowing your partner's love language, knowing your love language is very important. So mine is quality time. So anybody who out there watching, trying to date me, understand quality time is how you gonna get me. So, you know, that's a little plug, I guess. So I appreciate it, you guys, for watching. Click like, subscribe, comment, share. Definitely take this test, you guys. Take it out. Leave it in the comments and let me know what did you end up with. What was your results? And with that being said, you guys, I send out peace, love, and blessings to everybody. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.